Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the zodiac sign Leo and enemies, and yes, this does apply and pertain to the sun, moon, and ascendant. Well, anyway, people, first thing is, in a solar or natal chart for Leo, the zodiac sign Aquarius will fall on the 7th house cusp, and of course the 7th house cusp represents the open adversaries, and these could either be Aquarius, sun, moon, or ascendant people, or simply be people that embody Aquarius-like characteristics. Now, they could be people that are eccentric or a little bit unusual, maybe even a little bit bizarre, non-conforming, people that are rebellious, people that are very independent and freedom-oriented. And with this sign on the cusp of the 7th house, well, it could also, I'm saying this kind of facetiously, but this could really be fact in certain cases. You might have Aquarius trying to sue Aquarius, sun, moon, or ascendant people on some occasions, try to sue Leo for taking an idea for an innovation in order to get the credit and the accolades for it, not necessarily always for the money, but for the recognition. So, that could be one possibility in some cases, because we know that Leo is very geared toward getting attention and notoriety. These people also, as far as Aquarius on the 7th house cusp, these open adversaries could also be people that are in like Aquarius-like professions such as aerospace, astronomy, esoteric subjects such as astrology, people that are innovators, inventors, those that work with computers and electronics. Those people could be, it could be those people as well. Now, also, in a solar or natal chart for Leo, the zodiac sign Cancer often falls on the 12th house cusp of hidden enemies. So these could be people that have a Cancer sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply people that embody Cancer-like characteristics. They could be people that are very sympathetic, nurturing, tenacious, clinging, people that are very super emotional and sensitive, people that are homebodies and introverts. Now, the thing about it is, people will ask sometimes, well, how does the sign that will often fall, or the sign that falls on the 12th house cusp, I should say, the sign that falls on one's 12th house cusp, how does that person, why would the people that are connected with that sign on it, why would they become the hidden enemy or hidden adversary? Well, it's a good question, and a theory I have behind it is because that could represent the difficulty. What's on the 12th house cusp in our natal charts can show the difficulty in seeing that side of themselves, that side that really is very difficult to express and is often suppressed. So I think what happens is, if you have trouble seeing that side in yourself, you might have trouble seeing that person as a hidden adversary based on the sign on the 12th house cusp, whether it's a person that has that sun, moon, or ascendant associated with that sign, or somebody that embodies those characteristics. So, and I think, well, as far as Cancer being often on that 12th house cusp in a solar natal chart for Leo, I think what happens is, the thing about Leo is Leo can attack, whether it's verbally or physically, with a lot of ferocity. And if they get into, say, an argument with somebody with a Cancer that has a sun, moon, or ascendant, Cancer may walk away. Cancer is generally very passive and timid, and they're not nearly as confrontational as Leo. Cancer could walk away and act like, okay, whatever, everything's cool. But what I think can happen is the zodiac sign Cancer can actually become a secret hidden enemy or adversary, because they could plot their own little revenge later on, and really, and Leo may not suspect it, because they would never see Cancer as someone that would do anything harmful or would become that hidden enemy. So anyway, another thing is, well, Keep in mind that the enemies that Leo can form are not simply just restricted to the sign on the 7th house cusp and that sign on the 12th house cusp. Also, two signs that are square by sign are Taurus and Scorpio. Well, Taurus, I mean, and Leo can clash, I think, strongly because of spending differences. Of course, Leo can be very extravagant, Taurus very frugal. Leo may often bring drama into Taurus's life, and Taurus might seem kind of a stick in the mud to Leo. I mean, Taurus is really a lot more conservative. They're more introverted. Leo, of course, is very extroverted. And the thing is, I think a lot of it can go into the spending, the monetary situation again with these two signs. Taurus might wind up spending Leo's money generously and not pay it back, or sometimes Leo, because of their extravagant and exorbitant spending habits, might wind up going to Taurus for money, and they might not, and because Leo's so extravagant, they might have a hard time actually paying Taurus back. So I think you have a little bit of both with that. And anyway, and Scorpio, of course, being square by sign, I think a lot of this has to do with just the simple clash and really in wills with the power situation. Leo and Scorpio are really, as far as all the signs in the zodiac, I think they are unequivocally the two signs that are most associated with power. And the thing is, you could have power struggles with these two signs get together. You have, Leo does it in a more demonstrative way. Leo can be very authoritative. They're just simply very domineering, and they will outwardly try to control certain people. And then you have Scorpio, who might do it more through manipulation and subtle means. And Scorpio, sadly, might manipulate gullible Leo out of money due to Leo's great generosity. And Leo might, well, they might spill the beans on some Scorpio's secrets and do it in a very loud way. So I can understand why these two signs could often clash. Now, as far as an enemy, well, Leo, if Leo is your enemy, I mean, be very warned that this will, they could come at you with a lot of ferocity, whether it's in a verbal or physical manner. And they may, I mean, Leo does things with a lot of drama and does things very dramatically. If they're getting at somebody, in many cases, they may demoralize you publicly. You know, Donald Trump, of course, many of you know, he has a Leo ascendant. He went out and revealed a rival's phone number one time. Now, I don't know if that was actually the person's number or not, but whether it was or wasn't, it gives you kind of a general idea or a conception. The things that Leo will do to really get at somebody, they will make an announcement and make it very big and say often something bad about you in that, and get a lot of attention for it, do it in front of a large crowd. Now I'm being facetious with this now, but if an enemy, well, you know what? Conquer Leo at something. Be better than them. Do it in front of a large audience and beat them in some public event. That's really, I mean, get more attention and notoriety than them. Take some of their popularity away. Take some of their followers off social media and somehow get them for yourself. But of course, I'm being facetious on that. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Leo enemies, and stay tuned next time where I'll be talking about Virgo enemies. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.